Hi guys, this is Starcraft and I'm back with another Starcraft commentary. This is going to be the second set, the second loser set in Group B round of 16 ASL Season 14 played between Rush and Ssak on the map Butter. In the first set of this series, Rush won quite long and arduous game. But good tank controls and he just tightening the grip all over the map and was able to deflect the counter drops from Ssak. So that was props to him for winning that match. This second set is going to be played on Butter and looks like both of the players are going to be going for forward barracks, but unlike the first game, Rush is not going to be able to scout his enemy's forward barracks with his SCV. He's gonna just go and just do a normal scouting, I guess. Look at this guy. So what are the chances that these players go for the forward barracks but in another location not located next to your enemy's barracks, right? Because there are potentially 4 different scenarios that could happen. Both barracks are in the left lane, both barracks are in the right lane, and one in each, right? So that's about 50% chance. So that was really interesting that the two SCV just didn't collide in each other's path. And when that happened, the SCV that is going to be slower is the one who wins because he's going to be able to harass the other SCVs and he won't have to cancel his barracks. So this is one of the rare situations where if you're moving later, it's going to be more advantageous than moving first. We have both Marine coming out, and these guys are going to be putting down bunker. Both of the players are going to be putting down bunker because they're going to try to block the choke of the other player. Very interesting strategies. SCV is going to be coming out. Some of the SCVs was carrying some gas. But looks like Rush gets his factory done, so he's going to be able to produce some of the vultures. On the other side, these Marines are dying left and right, but the SCVs are dying as well, but the Marines are not able to get inside the bunker. So I guess the rush from both of the teams, both of the players kind of fell. But no, it looks like Ssak is the one that gets his bunker up first, whereas Rush doesn't get his bunker up. So now he's going to be contained inside his base. He's going to have to wait for his tank to come out. Looks like Ssak is going to be producing purely vultures. He canceled his machine shop. Does he know what his enemies is doing? No, he doesn't, because the barracks from Ssak is really far away. Ssak might go and take an expansion maybe, or he might try to go ahead and push in. He's gonna push in and attack before the tank is out. He has a single vulture that's able to help, and he's attacking SCVs instead of his enemy's vultures and clearing out a lot of SCVs. And maybe he's gonna try to win the economy game this way, but no. That attack finally failed, and it's gonna be Ssak with an earlier command center. Rush needs to wait for his tank. He's not producing a tank just as he's gonna produce a tank now, I think. He's got 2 vultures, but 2 vultures against a bunker with 2 vultures behind is really difficult to fight with. So he's gonna be just sitting inside his base. What is he producing? Okay, he's producing a command center. He's expecting to lift the command center out later. But if things are going the way that it's proceeding right now, it looks like we're in store for a third game, a third TVT 2 days in a row. I mean, it's it's not very fun for me because I'm not a Terran player, but maybe it's fun for you if you're a Terran player. Looks like everything is quite standard now. Finally, the contain from Ssak is broken. Rush is going to be able to float his command center over, but by the time he does that, Ssak would have well saturated his expansion mineralized, and it's going to have a little bit of boost in mineral income. Looks like Rush is still ahead in supply now. Just a couple of supplies ahead. Rush 2 weak vultures have finally gotten home after a long voyage, and they are going to get repaired by some SCVs. 2 vultures and 2 tanks also out for Rush, but they have opted just to stay home and do a little bit of defensive work for the time being. The barracks from Ssak is floating closer and closer to his enemy's base. The barracks from Rush, is already arrived. So it's going to be able to see what his enemies is doing. Okay, finally both of the games, both of the players have managed to get the command centers, the second command center up and running. It looks like Rush is going to try to move out and try to go towards the left side of this map and apply just a little bit of pressure. 3 factory are now up for Ssak. On the other side we have Rush with just 2 factories for now. Is he going to? Okay, so he's building an academy, so maybe sensing that there might be something like prograde, or maybe he just want to get some detection up on the mines. He's gonna be pushing forward now on this high ground. He controls his high ground. Bush is moving forward, and just outside of the peripheral vision of these tanks finally start to move, but they're gonna get surrounded here. Which player have siege? None of the players have siege, but it's gonna be the vultures from Russia that rise first, and also was able to just corner the tank from Ssak. Ssak was completely out of position here. At least he was able to take out one of his enemy's tank, but that's not going to be good enough. Now it's going to be 2 vultures and 2 tanks. These SCVs trying very, very hard to attack, but more reinforcing vultures coming out from Rush. This might be an easy win from Rush. I thought that Sak's going to have an advantage, but no, it looks like Rush is going to have the advantage, and if the game finishes now, then it's going to be 2-0 victory, and we're going to be moving on to Best versus Ssak. But looks like, sorry, Best versus Rush, but looks like Ssak is not giving up just yet. He's got really terrible supply here. Ssak GG, Rush 2-0 his opponent. Is going to be in the finals game. Thanks for watching, and if you like my cast, feel free to buy me a coffee. The link is in the video description. Have a good day. Bye bye.